It's finally here. This is one of the most anticipated RC cars of 2023. It's the brand new Rlaarlo AK917, and just take a look at it. Now this has to be one of the best looking RC cars we have seen all year. Now I was going to do an all-in-one video whereby I cover the unboxing, the overview and test all in one video, but considering the weather has been terrible here in the UK, I've got no idea when I'll be able to properly get out and test this thing out, especially when it comes to speed runs. So I thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys a quick first look, and we'll do the full test hopefully next week. So first up, let's take a look at what we get in the box. Now obviously you get the car itself, which we will take a closer look at in a moment. So we've got a USB charger. We also get a big bag of accessories. Let's get this thing open and see what's in there. We've got a parts bag, and it looks like we've got an Allen key in there, a cross wrench. There's a 40 tooth pinion gear. There's also a 52 tooth and a 63 tooth nylon spur gear in there, and all of those are going to come in handy when we chase those speed targets. It also looks like we've got some Velcro in there and some double-sided tape. You've got a clear chassis protector. You've also got some stickers. Now we've got a very nice colour instruction manual. This thing is seriously good quality. You've got all your exploded diagrams in there, your upgrade parts and your spare parts listed as well. Really, really nice. Now this is really interesting. This is information about the speedrun challenge that's going to be taking place in May. Now all the upgrades you might need for the speedrun challenge are going to be listed in here. You can upgrade your motor, your ESC and your gearing. And I think you'll definitely want to take part because there are some big prizes up for grabs. Now I'm just having a look at the back of this catalogue here. This looks very exciting. It looks like we're going to be seeing a new truggy very soon, and also a desert truck. Finally, we've got the Dumbo RC inspired transmitter. This thing is really nice. I first see this on the AMX12. Absolutely love this thing. It feels and performs just like the Dumbo RC transmitters. You've got your usual features on there, like your steering trim, throttle trim, and your dual rate adjustments as well. Really, really nice. Now this is a 4-channel transmitter, and the range is also quite good on these. If you're doing those big speed runs though, you may want to upgrade this later on, but it's certainly good enough to get you up and running. Back to the AK917 then, and I think it's clear Rlaarlo have got all of their inspiration from the 1970s Porsche 917K. It looks absolutely fantastic. Now you can get this in blue and orange just like the one I've got here, or you can also get it in red and white. I think this looks the best because it looks very similar to the real car. So before we take a look under the body, let's talk about some of the features on the outside of the body. So we've got armour style clip retainers. The overall shape of the body is going to make this thing really aerodynamic, and that's exactly what you want to be seeing on a speedrun car. We've got LED headlights, LED tail lights, a spare wheel and exhaust on the rear, and I have already managed to break that. And is that spare wheel on the back there really needed on a speedrun car? I'm not too sure it is, but you let me know if it is. On the carbon brushless version, this is where you would find your body fan, and I have the metal version because clearly I wasn't special enough to get the carbon version. But that doesn't matter because it's still very nice of Rlaarlo to send this to me to feature on the channel. Now there are a few different versions of this car that you can currently pick up. There is a metal and carbon fibre rolling chassis, which is ideal if you've got your own electronics to drop into it. There's a brushed version and two different brushless versions, the metal one which I have here and the carbon one. Now the version I have here is claimed to have a top speed of 120 kilometers per hour after you've made some minor changes, and that is about 74 miles per hour. Now by changes I mean changing out the pinion and spur gear and running it on a 3S battery. The upgraded carbon version has a top speed of 160 kilometers per hour, which is about 100 miles an hour. Again, that is after you've changed your gearing, but 100 miles per hour is certainly a very big claim. And if it can do 100 miles per hour or more, that is going to make this thing the world's fastest ready to run RC car. With the roller versions, there really is no limit. You can reach speeds way over 120 miles per hour, but it will depend on what electronics you go for. Right, let's get the body off and take a closer look underneath. So let's take a look at the battery first. So the included battery is a 2S 35C 3300 milliamp hour. Not the biggest or best battery out there, but it's definitely good enough to get you up and running. And if you want to chase those insane speeds, that is going to be one of the things that has to go first. So electronics wise, we have got a 3650 4300 kV brushless motor, a 60 amp ESC, a 9 kilogram steering servo, and finally the X6F receiver, which again is basically exactly the same as the Dumbo RC. Now the ESC comes with an XT60 connector, so bear this in mind when you're looking for your next battery. So this is 1/10 scale. It comes with metal oil-filled adjustable shocks, metal shock towers front and rear, 3-stage adjustable suspension arms, adjustable turnbuckles, 1/8 scale front and rear diffs, metal CVD drive shafts on the front, nice chunky dog bones on the rear, metal centre drive shaft, sway bars front and rear, foam bumper, 6061 aluminium chassis, and thanks Rlaarlo, that looks really cool. Finally, we've got this really big chunky chassis brace and a decent sized battery tray which should accommodate a 2S and 3S 5000 milliamp hour battery. Now I just want to give you an idea what the LEDs look like. That is your headlights and that is your tail lights. Now I'm very impressed with Rlaarlo overall as a company because they are bringing us some really cool RC models and they're certainly changing things up and they're bringing us stuff that we haven't seen before. They're not just changing body shells and transmitters and then sending them out as new models, they're actually giving us some really cool stuff. I'm very excited to see what the new desert truck looks like and the new truggy, and as soon as I find out any information, I will post it on here. So this was just a very quick first look at the AK917 by Rlaarlo. As soon as the weather gets better, I will get back out and I'll find out just how fast this thing is, straight out the box on the included 2S, and I'll also stick a 3S in there and we'll see what we can achieve. And then after that, obviously there'll be another video where we can upgrade this thing and find out if we can hit that 120 km/h top speed. Now to make sure you don't miss the next video on the 917, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Cheers for watching, see you on the next one. Take care. Now don't go anywhere. If you want to see more from Rlaarlo here on the channel, click one of these videos now.